Spring is here, and along with it comes another edition of Small Town Live. KETK is on the road once again, highlighting our wonderful communities along the way. Over the next few weeks, we are making stops in small towns all across East Texas, spotlighting what makes each of these places unique, their traditions, fabulous festivals, and of course, those wonderful people. Our second stop of the season takes us to the city of Quitman. That's where we find my colleague, KETK's Isaac Ramirez this evening. Isaac, how is it going in the beautiful town of Quitman this evening?
We're having a good time here in Quitman, and you're right, Casey, lots of great people. I just met a group of young ladies. We had a good time as I'm coming to you live from the Honeymoon Cottage Museum here in the city of Quitman. It is the first home here in Quitman of the first native-born governor of Texas. And joining me to tell us all about it are my good friends, Linda and Delene. Thank you so much for joining me. Delene, tell me, how did this all come together for you guys?
Well, I've been the museum and library director for many years here, and this place really needed restoration. And I was talking about how we were going to do that, and I met up with Linda and found that we share a love for history and museums, and we started sharing ideas and started working together. So here we are.
And this house was built back in the 1860s. Linda, can you tell us a little bit more about the history of this house?
It was a farm. Jim Hogg had a small farm out by the hospital here in Quitman. They moved it here to the park in the 1950s, and it was restored by Ima Hogg, Jim Hogg's only daughter.
And y'all have many historical artifacts here. One of them is this chair. Tell us about this chair.
Go ahead.
This is a Jim Hogg chair. It was built when Jim Hogg was the governor of Texas at the Huntsville State Prison by prisoners.
So this goes back into the 1860s, 1870s? 1870s. So wow, okay. And this chair is still sturdy. It is still hanging on, guys. And this is not the only museum in the works here in the city of Quitman. There's another one.
We're also restoring the Ima Hogg Museum. It's next door here at the Governor Jim Hogg City Park. And the Ima Hogg Museum will also have Caddo and Indian artifacts. We will have early settlers showcases. We will have some Jim Hogg things in there as well. And then we'd like to also have a special showcase for Sissy Spacek, who is also from Quitman.
Who is known for roles such as Carrie, as well as Coal Miner's Daughter, am I correct?
That's correct. Linda gives the tours here at the Honeymoon Cottage, so she knows a lot more about the history of this place.
And real quick, if people want to take a tour of this museum or get more information on what you guys do, how can they do that?
Well, they can go to the Quitman Public Library website at quitmanlibrary.org, go to the City of Quitman website, and you can find us on Facebook also.
And look up the Daughters of the American Revolution as well.
Yes.
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you.
Again, we're live from Quitman for Small Town Live, coming up at 6 o'clock. We're going to the Arboretum, where I hear there are some beautiful blooms. But for now, I'll send it back to you, Casey.
Oh, can't wait for that. Always learning something about East Texas history. I love it. Isaac, thank you. Coming up next.